the Valley has dozens of the most beautiful resorts you'll see anywhere in the world. No doubt about that. Like, what's your favorite? Like we have the Biltmore, JW Marriott, Desert Ridge.
With pools and golf courses. We're so lucky.
Have you ever checked into a hotel that was so bad you wanted to check out early and try to find another place to stay? Not necessarily here, but, you know, when you're on vacation.
On vacation, yeah. It's basically because, you know, you saw the pictures on the hotel's website, and then you get there, and that's not anything like what you saw on the website. It's
happened to so many people. It's happened to us. It's happened to so many friends of ours. Our guest is Jennifer Garfinkel. She's the editor of Oyster.com. Hey, thanks for coming on with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Your website rates hotels and other features, and you compare what their pictures are to reality, right?
Well, right, because what we do is we take our own photos when we go there in person.
Oh, so you're showing what it really looks like.
Exactly.
So how does this happen? How do you get on a website and it looks picture perfect, you get there and it's not what you imagined at all?
You know, that's how marketing works. It's kind of a tale as old as time. They want to make their hotel look better than it is.
Yeah.
So
we have some funny side-by-side pictures to show you.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to kind of see it.
Okay, let's take a look. Maybe you can move a monitor up here, Nick, if you get a chance. So what are we looking at here? What's on the left and what's on the right?
So on the right side is the picture that we took where you can see the Macy's. On the left side is the marketing photo, and you can see that they took a very certain angle. The photo is real, but they took it from a certain angle, so you can't see that Macy's is actually looming over this beautiful rooftop pool.
And where is this?
This is in Los Angeles. Yeah, this is the Sofitel in LA.
Oh, okay. They just got that Macy's right out of there.
Let's go to the next one. And the next...
So this is actually a very similar thing. On the right, again, is the real photograph. This is in the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
And the photo on the left, they don't necessarily remove anything, but they make the angle perfect so that they just cut out that building.
So...
And if they had turned just a little bit to the right, then you would see that building.
Yeah, so if you go by the photo on the left, you think that you're in complete view of the beach.
Exactly. The pool, the beach, you know, nothing blocking it.
Unbelievable.
But we turned just a tiny bit to the right, and we saw the hotel building looming over the pool.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
This is fun. I like it.
Yeah, it is fun, right? Okay, this is a good one. So this is in D.C., and the marketing picture, what they did was they used a very, very long lens which compresses objects and makes them look closer together.
Right.
So again, you know, if you ask them, they will say they didn't Photoshop this necessarily. They just used a zoom lens. And the reality on the right is that the Capitol building is actually pretty far away from the hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can see this is a Hyatt down in Washington, D.C.
Okay. The next one?
This is one of our favorites. This is, I also believe, in the Dominican Republic. On the right is our real photo of this wedding going on. And of course, the reality is that there are onlookers, there are other guests of the hotel in their bathing suits watching your romantic destination wedding. So you plan this wedding, you dream about it, you're so excited to get married in the Caribbean, and then you have all of these unattractive people in bathing suits
standing by watching
you get married. Yeah.
Kind of strange.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. This is fun. Let's go to the next one.
So this one is a good example of how people can use Photoshop to saturate colors. So, you know, you just make the colors more vibrant and brighter than they really are. So look at the green trees, look at the blue of the water.
Yeah.
This is, I believe, in Miami, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Miami. Oh, yeah, it says Miami Photo Fakeout. The blues are bright, the yellows of the clothing are super bright. So that's called color saturation. That's something that Oyster would never do with their images.
And then that wall over there on the right doesn't look too
yeah, and the
attractive to me. I don't
pool
know
looks
what
like
that
a
is.
little bathing pool. It's so tiny.
And that's the thing, they also crop it, right? So you only see a tiny bit of the pool, and you might imagine that it's huge. In reality, it's a little baby pool.
Wow.
Okay, we got two more. Let's get to the next one.
Okay, let's go.
So this is very typical. Again, Dominican Republic. You know, they show you the beach with no people on it, or there's there's one beautiful woman or something like that. And of course, the reality is that it's chair to chair to chair, people everywhere. So that's.
I'll still take the chair to chair beach. The beach sounds good right now, but that is pretty funny.
Any beach sounds good, but I'd rather be on the one on the left.
Exactly.
Okay, and the last one.
So this is one where you think you're getting a king bed if you look at the left.
Yeah.
And the reality is that when you see the real room, what they've actually done, of course, is take two smaller beds, push them together, and they don't even try to hide it. When we got there, for real, they didn't even try to hide it. But in their marketing photo on the left, they do. And then, of course, they put that beautiful towel swan and everything. So this is in Jamaica.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I hate
that's
to be,
pretty tricky.
Especially if there are 3 people in that bed. The one in the middle is going to fall through the crack.
Okay, so what do you suggest? Go to your website, or what if your website has not been to the hotel where you're going?
I would suggest by starting to look at Oyster.com. We are rapidly expanding, so there's a good chance we do have your hotel and your destination. If we don't, be a smart consumer, take it with a grain of salt. If you need to, you can call the hotel and just double check with them, ask them questions to make sure what you're getting is
my
really
king
what you're
bed
getting.
really a king bed?
And you don't overlook the fact that you could complain, when you get there and say, hey, this is not what you purported it to be.
You definitely have to be your own advocate. Go downstairs, ask for the general manager, explain what happened, and usually they're willing to make you happy. So.
What else does your website do? Can you book hotel reservations on your website?
Yes, you can book through us. So we go to hotels, we take hundreds of pictures, and you can research your hotel and book with us as well.
Okay.
What a fun job. So do you get to go to all these hotels across the country?
I do.
Across the world, I guess?
I do. Right now we're North America, Caribbean, and starting to expand into Europe. So.
Where are you located?
New York. We're based in New York.
You flew in from New York for this?
I did.
Wow.
I
must
feel
be
so
pretty
flattered. Wow. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Welcome to Arizona.
welcome.
We have a heat advisory today.
Yes, I know. It's a
Bad day to be here, I guess.
little bit hotter than New York right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although it's been pretty hot in New York, too.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your stay. I'm sure you're staying at a nice place.
I am. That's the benefit of being a hotel expert. You know where to stay.
Right.
So.
Thank you.
Get myfoxphoenix.com on your iPhone free at the App Store and stay connected.